Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. All right, so let's get into it. Today we have a story about a couple that you guys know and love to mostly hate, and that's Angela Deem and Michael Ilesanmi from Nigeria. And we have a bit of an update with these two, and that's because they've been spotted together. And the great big mystery has been, are they in Nigeria, or did Michael finally get his visa to come to the USA? Now, Michael has been rumored to come and to be in the USA for years now, and I'm not exactly sure if he's made it, but the big issue, in my opinion, has always been that it's very hard to get a visa for America if you're from Nigeria. You guys know of all the scammers and all of the catfishers and whatnot. A lot of them come from Nigeria, and so authorities are very wary about allowing people from Nigeria for a multitude of reasons. And so it's been very hard for Michael to come. Of course, it's not the only reason. The other reason being Angela herself and the relationship itself, with Michael being, about 25 years younger than Angela. And so that's also a huge red flag for the authorities as well. So what is going on with Michael and Angela? And of course, it appears as if they're filming, because anytime these two are together, they're filming for a show. So definitely expect to see them back sometime in the near future, whether it's on The Other Way or 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I think it's going to be on The Other Way, and you guys will find out why in just a second. So let's take a look at this article here from Screen Rant, and this is how it goes. 90 Day Fiancé star Angela Deem's latest video causes massive confusion over Michael's location. So she published a video on Instagram that suggests that Michael's spousal visa got approved, which caused fans to question what's actually going on. So, her recent romantic video with her husband confused 90 Day Fiancé fans. Angela and Michael had a troubled relationship but reconciled after his mother's passing. It appears that Angela is celebrating her 58th birthday in Nigeria, indicating that Michael has not yet made it to the USA. Angela Deem posted a romantic video featuring Michael, which confused 90 Day Fiancé fans. The 58-year-old woman and her Nigerian husband had been together for over half a decade. However, it wasn't until 2023 that they overcame their issues and truly embraced each other. Angela and Michael appear in 90 Day The Last Resort to reevaluate their marriage. The Georgia native even brought divorce paper with her just in case things didn't work out with her husband. Fortunately, Michael was able to win Angela over with his changed behavior. He reconciled with her after his mother's passing. Recently, Angela posted a video on Instagram that featured Michael kissing her on the cheek, and she captioned it with, "If you know, you know," hinting that her husband had finally made it to the USA. As expected, many 90 Day Fiancé viewers got curious and inquired about his whereabouts. So it doesn't appear that he is in the USA as of now. And this is the video that we're talking about right here. So, they're just acting like they're in love. And there's the kiss on the cheek, and she's acting surprised. And I guess that was posted on TikTok first. Her caption is, "If you know, you know." And Eva Ariano is in the comments saying, "Oh, glad you get to be with your man. And not sure why this is taking so long. The others made it. And Michael don't know how to lie. Pretty sure their trick questions got him denied. Denied can't even lie to Angela. She always tricks him into confession." So, yeah, this is the video. And, of course, they've been posting other videos as well. Angela seems to have been with Michael for the last couple of weeks now. And so it's pretty obvious that they are indeed filming. And it doesn't appear that Michael made it to the USA yet. But let's see if there's any information on a potential visa. So a social media user wrote, "Is he here? Another joke plot twist. He's been here for years." A few social media users also shared that Angela was in Nigeria to meet Michael, which seemed more probable. Monsters and critics confirmed that the couple was in Michael's hometown, relishing their married life. So their relationship explained. Angela and Michael met before they appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days, all the way back in 2019. This is one of the oldest couples that we still have on. I don't know if there's any other couple, maybe Jenny and Sue. I actually don't know. This is one of the oldest couples that we still have on appearing on the show. So they met all the way back in 2018. They connected online like many 90 Day Fiancé couples before them. Initially, they seemed to have a real connection that outshined their 22-year age gap. However, things worsened once they tied the knot and Angela returned to the USA to focus on her family and happiness. Basically, the distance proved too much for Michael when he cheated on Angela by having an affair online. But she forgave her husband and stayed by his side. Of course, guys, you guys know, I sometimes I feel like I'm a bit of a broken record, but it's not just that things change. What changed often, and we know this in Angela's case, now we talk a lot, especially recently, I think on the recent shows, we talk a lot about cloud chasers. We just spoke about Shekinah and how she's basically the new Jabri Bell, of cloud chasing on 90 Day Fiancé, by trying to go after Holly and trying to kind of take over the tell-all and make it a Shekinah tell-all. And, Angela's kind of like the OG cloud chaser. I mean, she's still going strong even after 5 years of appearing on 90 Day Fiancé and all of its spinoffs. And so a big reason, well, in my opinion and many other people's opinions, why they're still together or why they remain together is because Angela absolutely needs the show for her own ego, her own narcissism. She absolutely needs to be the center of attention on a show, on 90 Day Fiancé, and Michael is a means to that end. And in my opinion, this probably plays into why she hasn't really brought him over to the USA. I know it's tricky for people from Nigeria, but I really feel like they probably could have worked something out in those 5 years that they've been together. I'm not sure that Angela truly loves Michael or has loved him. I think she really loves herself and she loves the spotlight that she gets from the show. And as a result of that, she's with Michael. And I'm not sure that Michael really loves Angela either. I mean, he probably just wants to get to the USA. And, many people agree that he's kind of put in his dues. He's put in the work. And if anybody in the whole 90 Day Fiancé universe deserves the green card, Michael is the person. There's no one that has worked harder for a green card. And, being unfaithful to Angela or whatnot, I think overall he kind of seems like a pretty decent guy, in my opinion. But, of course, he's not perfect, but he doesn't seem like a bad person or anything like that. So if he got his green card, I think that it would be well earned. So fans are rightfully confused by Angela's post because she rarely shares cuddly videos with her husband. The grandma of 6 likes to discuss her daily adventures of sharing cringeworthy TikTok videos online. She's always displaying a certain persona and never really shows real love for Michael. However, her recent video is different from her other content. It's more genuine, which made her followers wonder if the two had reached a major milestone. Unfortunately, it looks like the spousal visa hasn't brought them together just yet. Rather, they're likely celebrating Angela's 58th birthday in Nigeria. There's a lot of anticipation for the day when Michael gets his American spousal visa approved. The 35-year-old man has endured a lot in his relationship with Angela and has even dealt with mental abuse. Sadly, and also physical abuse. We'll get to that in a second. Sadly, he's still stuck in Nigeria because Angela probably hasn't tried her best to get him to the U.S. Angela has lived her best life embracing reality TV fame, becoming fitter and earning a lot since her wedding. In comparison, Michael has only suffered and hasn't been able to live freely. Hopefully, the 90 Day Fiancé star's patience will pay off and he will make it to America someday. Okay, so that's kind of the post, but I think more than anything, the real story here is that they do appear to be filming, and we can see this is an even older video in November. And even Lisa Ham is in the comment section saying that this is such a beautiful couple. Molly Hopkins in there as well. Lady M, which is Mariah, Tom Brooks's woman. And so there's a couple of ladies in there in the comment section. And so it appears that she's been with Michael for a couple of weeks. And as you guys know, that likely means that they're filming. I don't think that Angela would be going to Nigeria if the cameras weren't rolling. And so we're definitely, well, I would say there's a 99% chance that we're going to see whatever is going on in Nigeria now with Michael, his mom passing and Angela coming back to Nigeria. We're definitely going to see that play out in a season coming in the very near future. So would you guys, like to see this, relationship come back on the show? We're going to see it. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you guys like to see Michael finally making his way to the USA? The article that we just went over did kind of state that perhaps Angela hasn't really tried her best. We know in Danielle Gates' case with Johan, she kind of didn't really try her best either. And in her case, well, it was because Johan was cheating on her and basically just not being faithful or trustworthy. And so she was probably right to not really go through with the whole, spousal visa process. But in Angela's case, I mean, Michael has pretty much done everything that's been asked of him, including take constant verbal abuse and physical abuse, like we've seen in the previous season they were on when Angela went to Nigeria and basically, she tore his car to pieces and damaged his car and just acting completely out of control, abusive, which I think the reason why she likes to go to Nigeria is because she is more free to exhibit this clearly unchained behavior where she can get physical and even violent and not get arrested. I think if she lived in the USA, I think she would get arrested. People will call the cops on her and she would be facing potential jail time, because that kind of behavior is just unacceptable. And it's weird that TLC shows that. I guess they're kind of glorifying it in some way. But if that were to happen, that kind of behavior were to happen in the USA, it would mean lots of problems for Angela and potentially for TLC as well. So, all right, that's the video for today. You guys let me know if you'd like to see Angela and Michael come back. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you'd like to see Michael come and make his way to the USA. I think since we've kind of seen Angela go to Nigeria so many times, I'm kind of over the story by now. We've seen it just too many times. There's literally nothing new that we can see with these two. The only thing that we could see is Michael finally making his way to the USA, because nothing else really, in my opinion, is going to be that interesting or that different from what we've seen so far. So that's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below for more content right here on the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.